Could you tell us who you are and who you are with?
My name is Jason Jackson. I'm a planning commissioner for the City of El Centro.
And is there a zoning ordinance that the Planning Commission board had voted to recommend?
Yeah, recently we had, as this last week, we had the adult entertainment city ordinance that came in front of us. It was presented by staff to the Planning Commission.
And you had voted against the ordinance. Why?
I don't have a problem with the content of the ordinance. In fact, I'm supportive of the content and the reasoning behind the ordinance. My issue with the ordinance and the wording was it affected a local business that has been in business for over 25 years in the downtown El Centro area. A business that's paid all of its business license fees, paid its sales tax, basically a business in good standing. And what the language in the ordinance stated was that upon the second reading at the city council level, they would basically have 12 months to either relocate or cease and desist business within the city of El Centro.
Now, what sort of business are we talking about here?
This would be the adult, or it's called El Centro Book and Video, and the majority of their business is adult books and videos, I believe.
Do you feel that there was something other than wanting to update the ordinance that brought on this move?
Well, you know, it's something that needed to be done. We experienced another facility that wanted to come into the city of El Centro last year, and at that time we found that the city ordinance hadn't been updated and really was outdated. So there was a reason to update it. And I don't believe anybody has a problem with the updating of the city ordinance. My personal problem was with the fact that there was no grandfather clause or extended period of time to allow this business to either relocate or cease and desist. I mean, 12 months in this economy is I believe, a hardship. There is one provision for a one-year extension. That's called a hardship extension that could be granted by the city council to this business. I'm not sure that it would be, but that being said, 12 months is a short period of time for a business to try to relocate. And
would finding available retail space that would be suitable to that bookstore, is it here in the city?
Well, the new city ordinance basically states that they could only relocate in manufacturing zones or industry zones, light manufacturing. This would prohibit it from being in a retail or in the downtown commercial area, retail area, obviously residential area. So it would have to be located like within the industrial park area of El Centro and those type of facilities, those areas.
Is there space available in those areas here in the city?
I'm not positive. I'm not sure that there is. I believe that there's property available, but I don't believe that there's a freestanding structure that is ready for a store like this to move into.
Yeah. Is there anything else you would like to add to this issue?
Well, only that this is a very polarized issue. There's people on both sides of the issue. And I think what people need to understand is you make decisions based on what's best for the city. And yes, there is certainly a morality issue when you're talking about pornography. But the other issue involved is a business with 4 full-time employees, a business that pays its taxes, a business that had 10 of its surrounding businesses sign a letter of support saying that they didn't have a problem with the business being there. So, you know, when government starts stepping in and regulating and telling people who can be in business where, especially when it's already been there for 25 years, I think that's an issue. And I think that if you allow that now, then you open the door for any possible number of ordinances that could, regulate and mandate businesses to shut their doors.